Where we talk about life, where we talk about love, where we talk about our journeys through grace. It's her voice and her perspectives on perspectives. 26 to 65 chats for women.
Hey, well, welcome.
Hi. You want to tell us? You know how my situation. I love you.
Yeah, well, that's not. That's hurt. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Do, so I had just a really good one today. I think I'm gonna start with it first. I thought you were gonna like that.
Wait. Well,
I thought we were starting with that. Well, yeah. What had happened was so yes, I agreed with what you guys said about the ring, but as I was straightening up the podcast room, I came across my ring.
that's where
I put it on. So this was my rationale. This person wanted me to take that ring off, but yet and still, we hadn't even gotten to that. You know that. Why are you looking at me like that?
What?
We're seeking more information.
Just thought that you have it on.
What? So there was not even, I think, enough investment of time. So what?
I didn't think the reasoning for taking the ring off was because of a person besides yourself.
Well,
Not because of a guy or relationship. That's not what we talked
about.
about.
We just talking about taking it off just because.
I was thinking the same thing.
No, we were closing a chapter and opening up a new one.
Right.
So what happened? What happened was
But it's pretty.
She said that kind of low.
Yeah, but I think
Got
that it's blocking the
Is it a blessing blocker?
no, it's a man blocking. Well, hopefully it's a blessing, but
it's a signal.
It's a signal.
Stay away from me.
yes, I'm off the market. I'm unavailable.
Right.
No,
I feel.
And it doesn't negate the fact that you have to confront your why.
Right. So, okay. So this person was under the impression that I had not gotten over
me too.
my past relationship, in which I have. I've healed from that.
What?
Well, yes, I've healed from that. And let me ask you, let me just tell you what this one pastor said. I was looking at this thing. She said, a healed woman, a woman who is never seeking validation or opinions of others, is dangerous. Do you agree with that?
A woman that does not seek validation from others.
That's right. A woman who is a healed woman, a woman who is never seeking validation or opinions of others is dangerous.
Dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. That's about it. That means that they're on track with pleasing God, not pleasing people.
So the person who does not need validation from anyone else, they're on track to pleasing God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand what that has to do with
Because, well, I was trying to throw you guys off.
but we're not working as you can see. We had all I need to listen to that.
So, you know what? I think that, yeah, it's a habit right now, but I am, because actually I've been more comfortable, because I usually never take it off. Now I'm more comfortable taking it off, washing the dishes and taking it off, doing little things. So I know it's coming off. But my purpose for having it on, yes, at first it started as, because it was sentimental. It started that way. It was sentimental, but now that now
Just
that
not ready. You're not healed.
I'm ready, I'm healed.
No, you're not.
But you could put it on another finger, get it resized.
But I think if I even put it on another finger, it's gonna still bring
No.
about that same problem.
No.
What problem is that?
someone thinking that, oh, that's someone else's trinket that was given to you.
Well, you don't really know what they're thinking.
Or
So
how would you
maybe that
even
way
find
somehow.
out if you keep it on that finger?
I know. I know. You know,
So you can't keep that on and then say you're waiting for your kingdom
it's so
man.
pretty.
When I
Put it on
said,
the finger.
you're not saying don't wear it or throw it away.
Put it on another finger. Just get it sides, 3 sides.
I think the real truth is you're not ready to let it go. And that's
Because this
okay.
is one thing he said. Well, where's the ring from your ex-husband? Who said that? This person that told me not to, that it was disrespectful me having this on.
Do you agree or disagree?
Well,
Obviously, disagree.
Disrespectful to who?
right to him, and
Because we're not a
Wait, it was somebody you were trying to date?
somebody was trying to
get to know.
yeah.
I agree.
Well, it shows that, yeah, it shows that you're not available.
I agree.
You think it's disrespectful?
Absolutely.
What?
Well, you have someone that's trying to get to know you, and you're still wearing something that
But he
obviously
made
has
such a big
impacted your
thing
life.
about it, and he was having a conversation. He said, "Well, just call your sister."
What, you come pick you up?
Her opinion.
No, he wanted to get her opinion. That made me mad right there.
I'm sure it is. Especially when I agreed.
Choked her out. I was talking and texting her at the same time.
Oh, a cold word. Okay, so you was telling her. Not funny.
And it wasn't so much that I agreed. I pretty much said the same thing that we're saying here today and even last time.
She was not.
Well, she's not the one to call.
Exactly.
If you want her, you should have.
You know,
Call someone that's going to be in agreement.
Which is no one. No one.
That wants your best interest and that has your best
my
interest.
goodness. That I was, you know, I was flustered. I was so mad at you. Oh my gosh.
Because I told the truth. Because I said the same thing we're saying today.
What'd you say? Yeah, you shouldn't have. Yeah. That's all I could hear. Because we were on three-way.
It was not like that.
I was like, what?
She's supposed to have my back. Supposed to lie for me. What are you
Reminded me
doing?
of my son. Whose side are you on, Mom? I'm like, boy, I'm on the side of the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the part like faltering between two opinions, because if you're going to wear it, that's fine, but then you shouldn't be saying that you're eligible because you're not, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of like faking the funk to they think that you're eligible, and then they're like, wait a second, no, you're not.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
because if the situation was reversed, would you be sitting there with a man that's still got a ring on and has
See,
Absolutely
now
not.
that's what he said.
I said that too, Diane. I said that too. That's when she sent me that text.
Shut your mouth. No, you gonna tell away, and that's honest.
And then what did help was he said,
Yeah.
did I not say that to you already?
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I didn't know that he had already said that to
They were
her.
ganging up on me. They were ganging up.
now this is somebody you know or somebody you just met?
Someone that we've been talking for a month, a good month.
Mhm.
I've known him for 7 months, but just talking for
So now does he feel like you stole his month or his 7 months? By not? By
He
not
stole
being
my
eligible?
7 months.
Blowing up that.
And he was still just hot, like browbeating, just saying, he calls me. I'm like, oh,
I got the point. Shut up.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red flag. We talked about that last week.
Yeah. Well, it unveiled a personality trait
Right.
is not compatible with you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to mesh.
Yeah, well, only because we're gonna move on.
Anyway, so here is the question. Okay, so oh my goodness, let me tell you. So I was looking at this this video, and this man told his girlfriend that she was his starter, but he had others on the bench. They got married. He was an hour late for the wedding. He said that she was the wrong size and the wrong color. The host asked the lady, what would you say to women who think that is nonsense? And she said, well, that's why they're single. What is your perspective of that entire, to me, it's a fiasco that, first of all, being in a relationship and he's telling her that she's just the starter, but he has others on the bench.
And she married.
She married him.
They still married?
They're still married.
How long?
I don't know. I'm gonna put that video on our podcast. But what do you have? What's your perspective of that?
It couldn't be me.
It couldn't be me. The words right out of my mouth, Diana.
Could not be me. Oh
It ain't even up for discussion because it's not gonna ever happen.
wow!
Yeah. Mindset.
You're the starter,
Yeah, mindset. Obviously, she has issues.
right?
Obviously, she does not have. She was not given.
Self-worth.
Sure.
Yeah, or it could be transactional. Maybe there's something else that he has that he's offering to her that's securing her, and it's not his personality. Like maybe if he's securing her financially, maybe
Right.
he's securing her with stability,
Right.
and she doesn't prioritize the emotional part of the relationship. She may prioritize the other parts of the relationship.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what the person is looking for, how they prioritize.
Right.
And I think, yeah, I mean, if it works, I mean, I've heard that a lot. It works for us.
Yes.
Right.
I've heard that. So yeah, I'm like, okay. I mean, what do you say? It's like, okay, if that works, for you, I mean, that's you guys.
I couldn't do it. And she would be cooking for him and doing all these things while he's out on dates.
With the rest.
Yeah.
I mean, there are women that have that mindset, though. Peace of man is better than no man at all.
Right.
Nonsense.
That part.
That's
But they had that example. So it's something.
Mhm.
Where do you get that from?
Right. Right.
Yeah, there could be lots of mindsets. So she may have experienced broken relationships and maybe always told herself, well, I'll never be the reason that a relationship will end. I'm always going to do my part.
Right.
She could have talked herself up into that.
Right.
But then if you think about the opposite, if somebody has a good, emotional relationship, but then that person doesn't have any of the stability, they don't have any of this, any of that. I mean, are you going to stay with them just for the emotion and live in a tent with them?
Right.
So,
Some people do.
yeah,
Good.
it just depends
So
what the person desire. Yeah.
The cue's like, no, that's not my Sam. No.
It's not for me.
simple. You're done. No need for a lot of discussion. I'm still there. It's like, where'd you get that from?
Maybe she just saving up. She got that other bank account and she
I
just saving
know.
up.
Some people literally have that kind of mindset, though.
What we doing? I know. I'm the one late. You wait for me.
I mean,
Throw me wait.
and I've heard women, yes. And I've heard women say, that's okay. He just do what he do. But when I leave, I won't want for nothing. So,
Or he do him, I do him.
oh, that's a classic.
What we doing?
That's your mindset. I guess whatever we want to do.
Right. There was this one lady, she said, I think it was Kiki Palmer. She said, when I get married, I don't want my husband to live in my house. I want him to live around the corner or live next door.
When she said that, I was like, Kiki, as intelligent as you are.
Oh, but
I'm not sure. Get married to see No, thank you. Not for me.
Those just inner issues. That's just selfish. That's just all of those things.
yeah, because marriage is work, and I understand that.
But it can be a beautiful. It's intended to be a beautiful work.
Mhm.
So it depends on how you view the work. We hear that a lot. It's work. It's work, and I think sometimes that gets a bad rap. It's a beautiful work.
Yeah.
As long as you understand what you're working towards.
Right.
Your person's worth the work.
Yes, exactly.
But
Yes.
it's to be fun. I mean, it takes time to get
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of cringe when I hear. I know for the most part what people say when they say that, But it's like, you know, sometimes when you're, especially given the audience that you're saying it to, it's like, man, I don't know if I want to keep talking about marriage is worse. Oh,
Being
I
single is
think
work.
it too.
Everything is
Being single is work. Yeah.
Yes. Away.
And attitude is everything. It's just like going to work. Man, I'm so sick of my job.
All right.
Well, you're probably gonna be sick. I hate Mondays. Well,
You finally go ahead.
see, attitude is everything.
Right. And speaking it.
Yes. Gosh, I said my thing with work is I'm not gonna be someplace for 8 hours and be unhappy,
Right.
be hard to deal with, have a bad attitude. No, I'm the life of the party at work.
No. But yeah, that's why I love teaching.
Sometimes.
Too. So, but yeah, I love it. I love teaching. Yeah. I took a picture of something that one of my students, she wrote in a little dirt. And she's like, I love Miss Benton. She's Queen Bee. Oh no. That's sweet. So I heard this. Relationships are one of the biggest accelerators to people living in abundance. What is your perspective of that? And do you agree?
So again,
Relationships are one of the biggest accelerators for living an abundant life.
Yeah, because your network establishes your network. Your network, who you're connected to. So, like our pastor always says, he said he wants his spiritual children to stand on his shoulders and be greater than them. You know, you have a foundation. You have the wisdom from somebody else. You have the insight from somebody else. So why do we constantly have that feeling like we need to do it for ourselves? You know, when we drove here tonight, we didn't go build our own road and then drive here. We drove on the roads that were already established.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. Even the Bible says two are better than one.
More. We're too much alike. So do it makes it easier.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I agree with it in some respects, but I feel as if I've gotten farther in life being by myself because there is not a distractor.
Well, if you pick a distractor.
Well,
I'm
true.
just saying.
I'm just saying.
Right. Sometimes if you're linked up
You
with
pick the wrong person.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I mean that's really one of those, I think, opportunities for assessment. You know, because even the Bible says two are better than one.
Right.
So I think for anyone, if you're having that type of thought that you've gotten farther,
Right.
then, you know, assess those relationships.
Right. Because you need somebody to build you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But don't like when somebody in the building.
Right.
They about to
Yes.
talk you off the ledge.
Right.
It helps.
Mhm.
And you have your girlfriends.
Yes.
No,
But you know,
Yeah. Oh, keep that ring with that big out. I don't know. But this is talking.
Yeah. Thinking about our book, and we are going to be authors of a book. And so I don't know if you like this title, but Her Perspective.
Yeah.
Her perspective.
Her Perspective.
Yeah.
And so each one of the chapters, and I just added another one today, about you know, us as children. It says that children are born with, are not born with instruction. Oh, children are a gift, but they're not born with instructions. That's the title. So have you guys had any time to think about any of those chapters?
Put us on camera. What about you, Diana?
We thought about that running. Yeah.
Diana's the writer.
I have to use my computer. That's a big old.
Oh, I know. So I can see. But look at I got chicken. Me with Instacart. Okay. All right. Okay. So
Oh,
Favorites.
chapter 1 is The Walls Will Come Down. And one scripture that I put with that is Ephesians 4:22-24. Put off your old self and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Um, and at the top of it, I put, you cannot change what you refuse to confront.
Amen.
And so, and I started with, I know that it may be a weird analogy, but according to Alpine Demolition Services, buildings need a strong foundation and steel framing to hold them in place. And looking at that metaphorically, I believe trust is our foundational framing. And we're building with those, and we are the building with those concrete walls. And from my perspective, the walls will come down when trust is built.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, and I wrote some other things, but, and some other scriptures with it. Chapter 2, generational curse breaker. Oh, so I started that with talking about, my mom having kids at a younger age, and then me having kids at a young age and being married at a young age. And so just whatever we want to write to that recovery mode. It says the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. In recovery mode, according to Oxford Dictionary, means a return to the normal state, health, mind, and or strength. And so I started writing about grief and me grieving,
Yeah.
so that trying to find my recovery reset button, and trouble won't last always, and who God has called me. One scripture I put was 2 Timothy 1:9. He's saved us and called us to a holy life, not because of anything we've done, but because of our own purpose and grace. And then it says God's call comes before your qualifications. So, and so that's just up to chapter 5. But this I could send this to whatever I've started. Oh, God's favorite, ma'am. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, and just right into that. And the battle is not yours; it's the Lord's. When do we let go and let God? And then the last one we could add on chapters as well. Children are a gift, but they don't come with instructions. And then it just says that for years, I beat myself up, just wondering if I was doing the right thing, in rearing my children, because at one point I had to be, a single parent. So, just writing to that.
Well, you did the best you can with what you have.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
And what you give at that time is what that child, needs, because it wasn't a surprise to God that the child came at that time in your life.
Right. He knew
So-
us before we were formed.
Yeah. So it's because my two kids are 20 years apart. So I had my older daughter, I was pregnant when I was 18, had her when I was 19. And then my younger daughter, by the time I had her, I was 39, and I was married, had already been married for 7, 8 years before we had her.
Right.
So when I had my oldest daughter, I was just, I didn't have anything. I was a single mom. I was still living with my parents, but at the same time, doing anything to get out of the house to go see my older boyfriend,
Right.
and all that kind of stuff, and staying with him and staying with this friend and staying with that friend.
Right.
And then when it
So
came
the
down to it,
stability for her.
yeah, when it came down to it, and back with my parents, after I had it and everything. And then didn't get out on my own for like another year and a half, and that was with the support of my parents helping me get into a place and everything. So then by the time my older daughter was going into kindergarten, I was able to buy a house. So that's where I still live now. But that was the kind of, what she experienced when she was younger. And then I wasn't, in church. I was, doing what I wanted to do.
When you wanted to do.
And she saw different boyfriends and stuff that I had along the way. She could recount, oh yeah, I remember my mom's ex, this one, that one. She can go down the list, because it wasn't until she was 11 that I met my husband, Mike. So when me and him got together, she was 11 years old. So now she's excited at first because, oh yeah, he's taking us here, he's taking us there. But we got married, quickly, and now he's in the house, and now he got rules.
Right.
And that's not the rules that I had because I didn't really have no rules. Like my homegirl. We doing everything together. We got 4 bedrooms and we sleep in the same room. So here comes Mike.
Uh-oh.
So he's like, you gotta get out of here. Because the other 3. So then he stepped in. He's coming in the picture. Stepdad, as she's getting ready to go into her teenage year. So, and he doesn't have any biological kids at this point. So this is what he's dealing with, and then and this was just when she was coming into her teen years. That's just when people started getting cell phones. Not like how it is now. So she had her little phone, and just with the little bit of capability that phone had, that got her into trouble. So he's taking the phone all the time. You ain't know how when we take a teenager phone.
Oh yeah.
Then you take a teenager's car, you got the head spinning.
Oh,
So
yes.
all that's going on. So he's dealing with all that stuff. And then she was just 18, 19, and then she's getting ready to move out. And then I find out that I'm pregnant with Joy.
Uh-oh.
So the first person that was home was my daughter, Dia. So I said, Dia. And she's like, what? I said, I'm pregnant. She said, so I got 9 months to move out.
Maybe. Not the first.
By the time Joy is born, Dia is already gone. So now she's like, the only child, in the house. So then she has a different experience. She has mom, she has dad in the house. All she knows is mom. All she knows is dad.
Right.
So then my daughter, a couple years later, ends up has a little boy.
Yeah.
And then she has a little girl. So now we got my daughter, Joy, who's 9. She is the auntie to the 6 and the 4-year-old grandkids. So you at every level of life, you have a different perspective.
Yeah.
I remember
definitely.
being with my first daughter, and you see it's taking so long. Like you think everything just takes so long. Oh, when are they going to be able to do this for themselves? When are they going to be able to do that for themselves?
Mhm.
But then when I realized, when I had the second one later, it really goes by so fast. The things that you're like, oh my God, if they would just grow out of this or they just grow out of that, that stuff really went by so fast.
Right.
So it makes you more, the perspective changes.
Right.
Like they're only going to be a child for a short period of time. So then it makes you think of it different than always trying to rush it. Like sometimes you just try to rush it. Oh, I just need them, just need them to be able to, but then you realize there's,
Wow, because with my baby, oh my gosh, that went quick. He grew up, and I'm still trying to, if I get up, rock him.
No, ma'am.
Rushing to be self-sufficient.
Yeah. So I'm done with questions. So I'm just gonna let you guys.
What? No more questions, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys come up with some. What have you read? What do we need to give our perspective of? Hear crickets.
I'm gonna talk about this rain some more.
Girl.
Let's beat that.
Yeah, that's why that's why I told him to lose my number. Wow.
Because he
was poking the bear.
Poked the bear?
Yes.
Hit a nerve. Yeah.
Oh,
Hit a nerve.
But it does so if a married woman doesn't have her ring on, right? How does it say? Why don't got your ring on? So it is like a signal. It is significant, and what a ring represents.
I just think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And if you choose to stay at that place, you can.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Just be honest with yourself. That's all. You gotta lie to me, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
As I was putting, typing and putting in about that grief section, because I went through a period of I know about 2 or 3 years when I got the call from the hospital. I was going into a store, a friend of mine's consignment shop, and so went in, said hello to her. Phone rang. I answered the phone. I stepped outside, and they were telling me that they were he was under a code blue. And so I really didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
But I knew it had to be something, bad. And I think about it nowadays. I was running, literally running around my car. Then I just fell to the ground, and I was screaming, crying. And she came out of the store. She's like, "What's going on?" I gave her the phone, and they told her to get me to the hospital. And before I could look up, there were a group of ladies standing around me from this beauty, from a salon next door. They were holding hands, praying. Yeah. And thank God her mom was there. Her mom watched the store. She took me to the hospital. And so as I was typing, I was writing as the perspective of me sitting in front of his room. They had the glass partitions, and they were working on him. So for, I don't know how long it was, for a long time, that's all I saw. So it was so traumatic. They were doing, and here I am in the church, and I knew, I was praying and saying, okay, God, I know by his stripes he's healed. I was just declaring all these things, speaking in tongues. And a doctor walks up to me, female doctor. She says, well, I don't think there was anything that we could do, as they were still working on him. And I mean, I was so offended at that point, because I'm not giving up, but they're giving up. And then finally they called it. It was a lot. It was a lot, by myself there. And then it was during COVID, so they didn't allow you to see them prior. Yeah, you couldn't go in the hospital prior. But years down the line, as I was I was at a light, thinking I had access to the hospital because I'm an ordained. I just bust out because I could have seen him all these times. I didn't even had access.
Now, was he hospitalized for a period of time prior, or was there an accident?
So, he was sick, getting sick, and I finally got his daughter to talk him into going to the hospital because he's so that machismo. Men are just, no, I'm fine. And so finally went. When he got there, they figured what it was. It was COVID, and they said that he would be in the hospital, for a few days. That it turned out to be 7 days. He was supposed to come home that Saturday. I just sent him a picture, where the selfies, and he went to stand up and had a embolism, pulmonary embolism, and that's when he stood up. Yeah. So,
That's when we started walking.
yeah, yeah.
We walked,
Walk-
cried, walked, talked.
yeah.
On repeat.
And that was helpful, and that's so important to have people around you that can share in that grief, because you can't put a date on when someone is to be.
So that's why they so
Yeah.
when I lost my brother last year, that was the hardest loss, and it still sucked. Like even losing my mom wasn't as hard as my brother. Oh my gosh, I was messed up for at least 3 months, right? Messed up. And I remember Q, she told me one Sunday in church, she's like, I can see you fading. We need you here too. And that got stuck with me.
Mhm.
And I was like, Lord, if you don't help me, I don't know. I don't know
Right.
how I'm gonna survive losing my mother. And slowly but surely,
Mhm.
little things started to happen, and I'm like I talked about me about personality and stuff. I get teary eyed, but
Mhm.
things are it's
Yeah.
different. So
Right.
I get it.
So it's been 2 years.
It'll be a year in May.
Oh, right, right. That's right. I saw him 2 years ago at the wedding.
And then first my best friend,
Right.
I remember
Tasha.
that. Yeah.
12, we know
She
each other
came
since
to the
we're
church.
12. She
Yeah.
passed. It'll be a year on Saturday.
Mhm.
And then a few months later to move my brother, I'm like,
Right.
Yeah, to see how back to back. You had them back to back
it was
deaths.
so bad. Like last year was so bad. And then a few months later, I lost my favorite uncle. Like all the favorites. What we do?
Right.
So it's difficult, but you trust him and he'll get you through it. So that's what
And you know what? I knew you were going through a lot. And you know what? I couldn't bring myself to sharing that grief with you the way you shared that grief with me. And I knew, and so in my heart I was like, okay, she has Sam there, you know. So I felt comfort in that. But yeah, I knew, I yeah, prayed about it. But yeah, I knew.
I sure wasn't perfect. One at a time.
Yeah.
It's a part of life.
Right. Yeah, Ecclesiastes. What is it? It's a time to retire. There's a time for everything. Yeah, time.
I think it's just it is. It's a part of life. And when it comes to grief, um, I think there's just moments. I don't think you ever
Right.
so-called get over it.
Mhm.
I think that you continually get through it
Right.
because you're getting through it moment by moment because the moments are gonna come.
Right.
I mean, I've had times where it's just I'm just having a good day. And it's like, you just sitting there. It's like all of a sudden,
It's hit you.
whether I saw something or was talking to someone, it's like all my older siblings are deceased.
Wow.
It's just me and my brother.
Wow.
All my sisters are gone. And then it's like you just take it, you just allow that moment to be what it is, and it's like my mom's 6 kids. It's just me and my brother.
Wow.
And he's a knucklehead. But it's like, and then it's like, and it can kind of take you, into different, I guess, directions or roller coasters, whatever you want to call it. And it's like, I remember one time I started thinking, it's like just the very, not the trajectory, but the dynamics of like my family. It's like, okay, so my older siblings are 9, 11, 13, and 15 years older than me. So
Wow.
I didn't grow up with them,
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
And it's like, so I didn't really have a sister. So it's like, and I think if you don't really really allow yourself to process things, you can derail.
Yeah.
If you like stay and not process,
Right.
the right way,
Mhm.
And so I think I've learned to just allow those moments when they come. If it's tears that flows with it, let the tears flow. Don't try to be all strong.
Mhm.
If it's, you know what, I want to be left alone today.
Right.
It's
I've
okay.
had those
If
moments.
you have to tell yourself, it's like the thoughts keep rolling. You know what? I'm just not okay today. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
It's-
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Sam is like a fixer. He's like, come here, I'm gonna love you through it. It's like, I just need a minute. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
let me be. I need a moment, and not that I don't need you, but right now I
Right.
just need to be by myself. Like I just
Mhm.
need a complete moment. And I know it hurts him to see me hurt. I
Yeah.
get it. I understand. You want to fix it, but you can't fix this.
Right.
You
Yeah.
cannot.
Because you're
fix this.
trying to process it yourself.
Right. Like what? I
Yeah.
never dreamt my life would be like this, you know?
Yeah.
And I was just like, just in a minute, just give me a second. And
Yeah.
once he got it, like I'm not pushing
Yeah.
you away.
Yeah.
I can't right now. I'm doing all I can to stand
Mhm.
up. So let's let me be. And he gave me a little bit of space.
Mhm.
It's just a little. Like, I'm here. I know you're here. In your next room, I got you. Upstairs, I know. I got it. I don't know. I guess I feel differently if he wasn't so overbearing, but
Yeah.
sometimes he was just really there.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to even articulate what do you need. You know, because
Yeah.
I've heard, people say, well, what do you need?
I don't know. How do I know? How you doing?
It's like, I don't need nothing because you can't bring the person back.
That's what it wants. You might say. Like,
Exactly. And I think that me and a coworker have talked about this, kind of often. It's like, when it comes to, death. And, one day we just kind of got to talking about, it's like, why do people say the stupidest things?
During that,
'cause I don't know what to say.
And exactly. And I said, and that's just it. And I said, for the most part, people are just, in their own way, they want to give their condolences,
Yeah.
but they don't know how to say it,
Yeah.
and I think for the most part, you'll know when someone says, certain things, it's coming from a genuine place,
Yes.
and I always remember this, because just me, and just in general, when I say something, my desire is for it to always come from a genuine place,
Right.
an authentic place, right? And I said, you know what? I don't ever want to be one of those people that just say some of this crazy stuff that I've heard over the years.
Mhm.
Well, it's okay.
he's in a
No,
better
it ain't.
place.
It's in a better place, right? And it's like, don't. To the point that I said, Lord, just give me what to say. I don't want to see
I
that.
remember people would say, "Oh, I'm sorry." Well, you ain't no more sorry than me. So you don't gotta come say I'm sorry. You ain't sorry than me.
Exactly. And I remember this one sister, and I said, you know what? I'm going to utilize that. She called and she said, hey, dear, I just wanted you to hear, I wanted to hear your voice, and I wanted you to hear mine. And I just wanted to say, I love you.
Yeah, that's
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in my thoughts and prayers.
Right.
Love you. That was, she didn't try to hold the phone, like
Right.
silence for a couple of seconds to see what the next word's going to be. It's okay. Love you. I said, you know what? I like that.
Yeah.
Just checked on you. I wanted to hear your voice, and I wanted you to hear my voice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kept it simple.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I think I'm going to have to use that.
Yeah, that's good. Nothing you can say to make the person feel better in the moment, and saying they're in a better place. You know that. I know that. You know that. I don't want that right now. That don't tell me that.
I try, and I do. I think that's what I mean. I try to be cognizant what I say, because it's like,
Yeah, I'm not ready to receive those words at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, no.
I want to be a real help,
Yeah.
not,
Right.
just saying the cliche stuff,
Yeah. And the enemy does a good job during that time coming in with all the wood or all the
Yes.
and you just gotta shut them up.
Yes.
You gotta shut them up
Absolutely.
with the truth. Like if the truth is everybody dies, that's the
Right.
truth.
Right.
Right.
And then
Right.
you have to see, okay, well, for this particular person, this was the best scenario. God
Right.
is sovereign. Like sometimes people have a prolonged illness, and then you
Right.
have people who just suddenly, like nothing's wrong, and the next thing you know, something happens, they're in an accident or something happens within their medical incident, and something just happens like that. So that for that particular person, maybe they couldn't have endured a long
Right.
Right.
you just got to see that God is sovereign. Like
Yes.
my dad had a sudden medical incident and he died. Like there was no indication that anything was wrong with him, outside of just, normal
Wow.
whatever. And then it was, like, he wouldn't have ever been happy in a bedridden state.
Right.
Never. So you just got to accept God is sovereign. We did everything that we could do. We intercede, we pray, we did this, we
Right.
did that, we were there.
Yeah.
What else can you do? Pastor always says death is sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Death is short. Life is short.
Yeah.
Death is sure. There's a heaven to gain and a hell to shun, and there's no do-over.
And that's just the truth.
And then we're still here. We're still here.
Yeah.
So we got to live. And that's a form of torture in other countries where they take a dead body and they bind it to a live body.
Yeah.
And that's how they torture people and kill people, by carrying around the dead. And when you think about that, we bury the dead or you cremate
Right.
the dead. You don't keep the dead among. The dead don't stay among the living
Right.
for a reason.
Mhm.
Because we still here. We still have a life that we have to live
Yeah.
while we're here. So
It's
Yeah,
true.
sometimes people have that survivor's remorse, that woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had that for a while.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we would have gotten there sooner?
Yeah.
What if I would have been around? What if we hadn't argued beforehand? So I went through a gamut of
yeah, but that's just
that.
not how it was.
Yeah.
In the end, he knows that you loved him. That argument wasn't the end of anything.
Right.
People argue all the time. You argue, whatever. When you know that you love somebody,
Right.
they don't hold that against you.
Right.
So don't hold it against yourself.
Right.
He's not holding it against you.
Right.
So don't hold it against yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
But he did send me this sweet message prior, and so I've held on to that. Mhm. Yeah. But so, wow, what do we want to leave our people with today?
Hmm.
Keep on keeping on.
On the other side of pain, there's glory.
Yeah. Keep on keeping on.
And if you just trust God, He'll see you through.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He'll see you through.
This too shall pass.
Nisi, you quiet today.
Oh,
Oh,
I was quiet.
No.
no, don't listen to me. No, Diana, Diana.
Somebody.
So, I do want to say that although we do go through things, we go through storms, it's not for us to question God as to why. We just have to endure, and He'll give us the grace to endure that. So, yeah, last.
What?
What?
I don't question why per se, but I do ask for understanding. Because I feel like in my dad and I can ask for understanding. But
Mhm.
I don't know. Everybody's different. I don't just say I don't question them. I don't.
Right.
When I say, Lord, I need you to help me understand why this, why that, help me.
Mhm.
And sometimes He answers, sometimes He doesn't.
Yeah.
And like Pastor Sean said, not everything is for you to know.
Right.
So you accept that and move on too. But I have to have understanding with some stuff and things I don't. I have to make peace with it too.
Yeah, you gotta have the part. That's the That's the part right here. It's the things I will never understand. Let me put that into that compartment and have peace with it.
Yeah.
I have a shelf. I say, yeah, I'll be throwing. I guess I just throw that on the shelf. I throw mine on the shelf, and I'm a little different. I ask him everything. Yes, I ask, question, all of it. It's like whole full blown conversation,
Wow.
like you just said, cause he my daddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are we doing this? Okay.
I'm like, going,
Okay.
we doing this? Okay. Well,
Yes.
Let me get through it. Okay, you said it, so I guess I gotta do it. So how?
Exactly.
That's
Okay, you get the box.
yeah.
I know.
I win one way or another. You know.
My friend, she told me because I tell her how I speak to God. I reverence Him with respect always. But I talk to him just like I talk to my dad. She said, and I told her of one instance. She said, "Well, that's why it's not happening for you. The way you talk to him, it's like that's my dad.
She doesn't
That's
relate.
my daddy." I should have asked her how she talks to him.
Yeah, that's a good.
Lord.
I mean, that's why he gave us relationships.
Right.
You know, I mean, we're not going to talk to one another thee and thou and
Right.
put those thou there now. Twinks. See ya. You don't know. It's a conversation. Wow. It's a conversation.
We having pillow talk about pillow.
Literally.
Yes. Well, all right. So did we close?
We
We
did.
closed 10 minutes ago. Right. So I can't wait till our intro comes out. We have an intro and an outro. And so you guys have heard the music for it. But we have a little
Not the outro, though. I didn't hear the outro.
So it's the same music. They just make it go out. Outro.
Lowering as it's going out.
So we have our pillows, Lord. We have our pictures with, all four of us, and then all three of us, because Nisi wasn't there,
Yeah.
and then our individual pictures. It was hard for me to pick out one for me because I was looking.
Wait,
Oh,
did you ever send them
no,
to
I-
Mike's to edit them?
Mm-mm.
You just
No,
sent
I
them
just
that
sent
now?
Yeah,
Oh, he's not mad at you.
I know. I just want to see.
Wait, But we're gonna stop
Because-
I thought
So
that was
how
a
do
mix.
I get to this podcast? Is it on
Oh,
YouTube? I need to
it's
subscribe.
YouTube.
I need to.
Yes, you need to subscribe, and then we need to. So I want everything like good before, but I have put videos out there. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to give to the site.
Yeah,
Thank
That
you.
too.
just go to Perspectives or go T Benton-Parker,
Okay.
or I
She
try
did me the
to.
same way.
Yeah.
How do I get there?
Yeah, the map. Just follow the map. Ask Siri.
I gave it to you. You didn't.
I like Siri. No problem.
Yeah, I have him on there, and so one of the little boys at our church, he's gonna be doing our social media.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing our social media. I'm gonna be doing his. So he's gonna be working with my son at the.
Oh,
Sideshow.
Sideshow. Yeah, that's a good place. Good like
Yes.
culture that
I
your son
know.
has there.
Oh,
And when he was, I haven't been much to the new place, but when he was over here, when I was doing that window, just seeing like everybody is so like diligent to work, and just
Yeah.
seeing like they're very happy being there.
Right, he's such a good boss.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is all that food for? He's like, oh, it's for my workers. Like, man, please.
So that's why.
I know. But they said I was a wonderful boss when I had my learning
Yeah.
in my store.
You did provide food?
No.
Well, that's right. Do it the way he wanted
I
to.
know. And that's how
He's
he is.
doing
He has a-
good.
he has a really
He
good
does. He has a big heart.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to hit him up for me a hairdo. That's what
What's it for?
This is not happening.
Your hair looks fine.
Just get a bob.
Oh,
It's
you
cute.
told her that last
Yeah,
time.
it's cute, and you always wear the front swoop, so all you gotta do is get rid of the back.
Like have it like asymmetrical, like
Yeah. It's cute.
yeah, but I want me some fake hair up in there.
Well,
She
then
wants
you
a
can
little
just
bit
add
fuller.
you can just
Yeah.
add a few tracks and you can do that yourself.
Yeah. I gotta do
Just get the right hair like that you could use on the press,
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
a bunch of air that's gonna get fried.
right.
Not that plastic stuff.
I know, I gotta have real stuff.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
then when you take it out, you could wash it and then you put it back in.
Mhm.
So you may just make it a one-time
I
investment.
wish I knew how to do it myself.
It's easy.
What? You need the clip.
I mean, look, I'll be sitting in class now. Blah, 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 blah. And let the hair go.
No, all you do, you make a part, put a little bit of the track glue on it, set that thing not on your scalp,
Calm down.
on the hair.
The hair.
Make sure you press the corners
Oh, she
down.
told
Let
us
it
that last
dry.
time.
Let it dry
Roll
for a minute.
right.
Don't let the corners spit up. Make sure the corner, just keep rub your fingers a few times. Make sure it's down in there. Let it dry. Comb that thing off and shake it out.
And one.
Sounds easy enough.
Because you only probably need 2 or 3 from right here. It's not like you're doing your whole hair. You don't need to do a piece of the crown and all this stuff. You just do that right at least.
So you just got to match your hair color.
Or get a different color and let it be a streak.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to match perfect. You could intentionally do it as a highlight.
I think over the summer I'm gonna do something, work with it.
Because you want some fullness, right?
Right. And so the thing is, these hairdressers are just outrageous with their pricing. Child. I can't
Everything
do it.
is.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
Mm,
because you
so
have a
you
pretty
butcher it.
face. You have pretty face
Uh-huh.
structure. It looks nice with the swoop. All you got to do is just get that back off so you don't have to worry about it. And then just do it like that. Because you use the flat iron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so same thing.
Yeah. And that color, do you do your own color?
Mhm.
What do you color with?
Oh, you do your own
I
thing.
use, well, what I found that stays on the longest, I use the Dark and Lovely.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so what is that? That's
that a
like
rinse?
Alburn.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a regular mint. Yeah.
Dark and Lovely is what that's what.
In a tube.
Mm.
You just mix it. Yeah, it's a tube and the developer, and you just gotta mix it together. And then I just put it on with a brush. But I could use the same box like 3 or 4 times because I don't have that much hair. Like now, that's how I do it because my hair is short. So I'm not worried about like the health of my hair or anything.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
And rich.
Yeah. I did it recently. Usually it lasts about this. As soon as I see like this, I've dyed again. But I don't have a concern like for the health of my hair because it just cut it right off. So I don't
Don't have to worry about that.
I don't have to worry about that part.
Just try to do my own.
I know.
Watch some videos.
I know. YouTube
I
University.
know.
Yeah. My daughter, her main thing is color that she does, right? So
Oh.
she does a lot of color corrections. People try to do it on their own, or they go to somebody cheaper,
Right.
and then they come in there looking crazy, and she got to like undo all that. Oh
Mm.
gosh, yeah. Then that's
Oh, so she's the color corrector.
Yeah, she do the
Oh,
color
wow.
correction. As people come in there. And or people
That's
that because like the box dye, you can't really like change your color much. Like whatever
Right.
it is. Like you can't like so sometimes people have been jet black colors and they want platinum blonde. And they think they can
Oh,
just
wow.
walk in there and do that. You can't do that. It's the process, and especially with the jet black, the box dye.
Green.
Yeah, that's like you got to go with like she's like I could bring you down a couple of shades at a time, but you can't just like.
See, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that in the beginning.
Yeah, because people try to bleach it. So then now you got box dye black, and you just put a streak of bleach. So down here has been dyed 15 times. Here has been dyed 10 times. Then you have your virgin root. So now
Right.
you're bleached right here, and then you've got these segmented colors coming down because the hair has been bleached, different or colored different times and holds a different
Wow.
porous at different, levels or whatever from how it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, that color, that is really. So what color is that?
I'll send you a picture of the box. I don't know
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Yeah,
I just
that's
know the
pretty.
girl on the front, what she looks like. We got the little swoop. No, she looks like she got the little swoop and the little short stack in the back. That's what she
Come
looks
on with the swoop.
because some reds be too hot, like they're like too orange.
Right.
I don't like that. And those colors tend to fade easier.
Right.
So I like like the dark,
Oh, like a dark
purple.
cherry or something.
Yeah, because then when it
Oh.
fades, it kind of fades to a brown instead of like the stuff that has more like a fade like to like a auburn. or
Right.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like it like dark.
So, all right. So do you want me to send that to you?
But wait till you
Just
it's
wait till
ready.
I
Yeah,
finish-
yeah,
yeah,
wait
yeah.
till stuff's ready because it's getting all my stuff, and I
Yeah.
still got a couple things I'm working on right now.
Okay. Yeah. Mike was talking about you yesterday. He just no.
Cause this is the characteristics of my clients. I don't know what I need. I need it right now.
Right. Yes,
Yeah.
That's
Right.
it.
Where's
And I,
mine?
and I can I handle them, and they're like, oh, I don't know what I
That is him. He just
Want
brought me
Marcador?
to the- Yes. So Q is in a marriage.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious. That's funny. Mike is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. He had like all this stuff, but he had like he had a lot of stuff like everywhere, like in this one document. Like it was like, and then I'm like going through, I'm like, wait, I think you already said that over here.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh yeah, because I was just like kind of revising it. And then instead of deleting stuff, he just add. So yeah, so I'm like, put all that together.
Mike's like ADHD
Yes,
times 20.
he is.
Fluffy.
But it all came together. It all came together
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah, so he said he's been giving books and people have been buying them.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that's good.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to get Pastor Rick.
Mhm.
He's working on his actually.
Good.
Yeah.
Who's doing this book?
He's doing his own.
Oh, yes?
Yeah,
Oh, no, I thought
told-
Wanda was.
Mm-mm. No, Rhonda, she does
Is she doing the publishing that she's doing? Or was that
yeah,
something else?
she does like podcasts for
Oh, maybe it's a
cleaning.
podcast.
She does cleaning and
I know
stuff.
she does that, but I thought she was doing something in
His cover.
regards to, the cover. Okay.
And she's gonna do the cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
You told me about that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I told him, and I have to remind him. I said, Pastor Rick, make sure you start putting your stuff in there because he has about 4 books that end him. So he has one on healing because he went through cancer diagnosis and now he is cleared from that, and he was talking about that on his podcast. And I said all that information, I said jot it down. You got to do it while it's fresh.
Yeah.
So he has about 4 books in him, and Pastor Sean. Pastor Sean,
You haven't done it. You're supposed to do him this week.
yeah. But Pastor Sean needs to start right.
That
He
didn't
should have
happen.
been
That didn't
right.
happen. This is happening tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow, Friday.
It's not going to be Friday. He ministers Friday. Remember?
Pastor Sean. It's like, yes, we're going to do it this week. I said, okay.
As hard as I could done fast.
I know. So I'm going to call him tonight and see or I'll text him tonight and see. I hope my thing is working. I'm so mad. Because there's
What's working?
my, I don't know if it, I don't know.
It's it's recording still, right?
Is it?
It says recording, yes.
No. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, we were short today.
It says an hour.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it says an hour.
No, yeah, because it's already almost 7:20. God.
Yeah, I gotta go shower. Get the day away.
I know, right? I know. Yeah.
She said, I didn't take a shower. I said, "Girl, just come on, please." Yeah, but I think even though it was short, I didn't have a lot of questions. I think we still
got a dialogue.
yeah. Yeah, you did good, Q. He was actually talking.
She was smiling. Look, we're just gonna run through it now. It shows our faces again.
You see your face? I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I can take off my auntie jacket.
Girl, do I look like an auntie in this?
No, you got yourself looking nice and hip, but I'm looking like the auntie over there.
I think I always wear orange because
It's your color.
yeah, I think so.
I like orange on myself.
You guys want to take some of that food?
So we want to do decide
yeah.
another day.
Or Wednesday is just gonna be every day. Seems like maybe.
I said it's good.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's good.
No, I can't be every Wednesday because Mike's talking about something. You gonna be over there every week?
Girl, I was thinking that. I was like, oh Lord, I need to go get in trouble.
I said no. I said I think it's just twice a month.
You?
How did you know?
Oh my God.
Any time but Friday night is just usually every night. So
Yeah.
then nobody can do Mondays around here, seem like, but that's when they at ISI. I'm like, wow,
I'm good with Monday. Monday's not good for you, Diane?
Well, Joy got puppet practice from 5:30 to 6:30.
Okay.
You said puppet practice? What is she doing?
Okay, so we have a puppet ministry at church, and we they go other places too, but they have a set appointment every third Sunday. They go to Bedrock Nursing Home on Merritt Island.
Oh,
So there's like a puppet stand, and then they have like the puppets. So really, they're just doing like the hand, and then the songs. They have like songs that they practice. So they do like skits. So they have different different segments and stuff that they do. Yeah. So it's a way the kids get to know like those praise and worship songs. Like they're like the kids' praise and worship songs.
Right.
So they get to know like all those lyrics and everything, and, and then the person who's coordinated, like the visionary for it, she has all these other animated things that go along with it. Like sometimes they'll have like a little pom pom, sometimes they'll have like a little letter thing. So all the different songs get all this stuff. So they they do that. So they practice every Monday except the third Monday because it's the day after their performance, so they're off.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I'm making her this shirt. I got this DTF print, and it has a little girl doing a heart for her little song.
Oh,
So
okay.
just put the song title on it.
Oh, yeah. She done
Yeah,
that.
don't tell her about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she done that.
Well, I guess once we
What
get
was the
into
title of her
it,
songs? Something about a Billy.
Yeah, smile at my
Smile
enemies
in-
from Hannah. We said I smile at my enemies.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm making her a shirt with that. It's so cute.
Thank you, thank you.
Alrighty.
Look at her cute little pants with her little thing.
What? With the jacket?
Yeah, because I'm so used to seeing the ones that are, with that material in there.
What material?
Because that's a neoprene, isn't it? What? What? Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I believe he is love.
Oh man, I gotta start back working out.
I thought you were working out.
Oh, so I am.
She stole before she got home.
No, it didn't.
They smile at your enemies.
I gotta get back. I can tell you too. I see. I ship home we get on the Peloton.
No, you gotta do that stuff in the morning. I always like you.
I know.
Once you go to work, you're done.
Well, but my goal was to do 2 days
Uh-huh.
in the morning and in the evening.
2 in the
I
day.
was doing good in the morning time. And you're right. In the evening time,
Yeah,
I was lying
you
to
gotta do it
myself.
before you hit that
I was
shot.
not being true to myself.
To our stones.
I was not being true to myself. When I made that statement, I'm doing 2 days. I gotta hit it.
Yeah, let me practice one day. Then I'm hitting you.
One day went good. But when I got my one, it was a wrap.
It's done. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, yeah. You gotta do that hit in the morning. Yeah. Yeah.
You get up at 4.
Me too.
Yes.
That's what I'm
About
about
8:30.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I have a bad stuff.
Diana or her, I will call after or text after a certain time.
12 o'clock.
Yeah. They say, oh, they can be on about 12 and 1 o'clock.
No way.
Yeah, I swear.
You're the reason I didn't get up and do my work.
It's hard out in these streets, don't you, Rick?
Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I bet I am. I can't afford time.
Shoot.
All right, thank you all. All right, see you, lady.
Tonight on midnight. You look good on you.
Wait, what happened? I can't get
Do
it.
they love them or they hate them? They can make them so. I guess too. There's no break.
I go very comfortable.
That's it. I don't know anything.
You park over there too. Right again?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I don't know why my thing didn't. No.
What's up?
My your chair horn. Smile at the wind.
You know, she said something to her face. Who else?
No, she doesn't. It's not.
It's crying.
It's cotton.
Oh, no.
She answered. Wow. Took you long enough. Where you at? Stop Rachel. I don't see you. You got your camera on? No. What's wrong? We're going Friday on Friday. Yes? Yes, no. Yes? You said no? You don't want to go to the back with me? What? I'm teach you how I learned how to do that. Sometimes myself. So you'll be ready for Monday. You'll take you out Saturday and Sunday. And you're gonna be ready. Okay? Okay. All right, love you. I'll be there to dance. It's literally when she came out. She came in the door. She came in the door. She opened the door to the garage. She opened the door. And then she treated me like this. Like, I don't know. I don't even show my face. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my God. She got in the park. She said, I'm still shaking. And I know it is old. I think good about it. And scared you, girl. He said, we almost got T-bone. That's why he said he was shaking. I say, I'm still shaking. And then, of course, he's like, what is him? Sunday socks. It's like, you don't think that was wrong? Yeah. Yeah. Girl, I know. What did they? But like I told him, he said it's not. Oh, it's hard. It's hard because you got because you have to do it consistently. People on the side of you like that, you know. And you got to learn how to be with offense. Depends if you have to learn that. Man, you got to learn that. I'm just so used to being like that. Yeah, she is. And yes, and I'm probably that's it. Yeah. And that is her typical personality. Exactly. Exactly. She got people. Yeah. She be the one to drive like to the church. I said, yeah. Yeah, she better get out of here, but I got her. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add her. I'm gonna add her tomorrow. I mean, she's like, it's kind of hard that when it's been, that is sick. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a car that, it's like a car with it, it's like a little small. Yeah, some know. It's like a little white was driving. It was like a little car. It's a very compact SUV. And I don't know if that's the one. I'm assuming that that's probably the one. Yes. Yeah. That's good in there. Oh yeah, it's smart. She was probably. I'm sure, and I'm sure she was getting it out starting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But you gotta be confident. You gotta and I'm sure too. You know, especially when it well when he said it, how he said it, well, and it dawned on her. Yeah, all those feelings and emotions you're trying to go through that moment. So, I'm judging the data. Well, he's the one that has shook. I haven't got more shook because yes, I was like, well, yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what happened. Because he said, I'll finish. Like this. Somebody something did, I was dramatic. So the more I listened to her, I was like, he said, she is not real. Yeah. But like you said, stoplight, turn. Go down. Goes down. Go down. Stop, another stoplight. Turn right. Go all the way down the road to Jones or up there. There's another stoplight. Turn right. And then, well, do you think she can? I think she would benefit from. Because I paid for her to go. I'm not gonna say this. It's parking though. Parking. Parking there. Yes, in the car. That's so. What I did was she did that market. Stop to go out to pieces. That's the thing. Stop to go to pieces. You're right. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Just put it on. Yeah. Try to, as you gain the experience, just like that, out the routes to where lights are. But, same thing with parking. Parking, where you normal house exactly up here on the hill where the wall is. Things. Well, she not on parkers. Yes, yeah. Well, she has parkers things. She got parkers. They park. All the way up the street. Oh, park safe. It's a. She can start my trade. You know that. That is just what's. No, yeah. Yeah, that's why I thought something about 84. It's about you have to study this. That's it. You know what's happening. You know what this is so. I was gonna say, I bet if you have 15 minutes to spare, then you buy 15 minutes left. I said, so every I said it might walk with. That's I see this where you have to park. Still got not so long. Yeah, just ignorant. Yeah. Oh no. She was thinking it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the fact is that yeah, that is hard. That would be not for us, you know. 50 would stay there. I'm used to this. Whereas, and I don't want to say that. Nothing. Nothing. Let me do. It's how you want to read about it. Now, she go with days and weeks after that. You get to the longer. Yeah. Now, I'm very good with the show. It was somebody else. I wouldn't see that. First from what I'm getting quoted. We're not $3 million.
It's a hot man. Did that. That's a whole cost. Is it hot? Like that's it. I'm on 15 out. Yeah, son. Yeah. Yeah. Just like different about Jill's hand. She getting so different. I think it's so different. When it's like years more school to me and more it's like loans different. Mm-hmm. Okay, so resilience in the environment, say. In the sick mountain, we'll be everyone we get. I can't wait to see that thing that the lady finishes for a ribbon. Because I simply pictures. If it don't come out right, I'm gonna send, you know, if you don't like the way your pictures look or whatever. Cause he likes a ribbon thing. Look at my knife. Oh, we go there, don't tell him that. Well, the way he calls, I don't know, we finally got a message. It's taking my seal. It's a female here. So that's a black girl. So I think I saw that. I was it's my mom. She got okay. Just here's a bubble. She's a music teacher. You just do that, singing songs. There's a little slide, this side. There's so much they want. Look at her. Look, all of that. Look at this. Jonathan, I'll let her know. He's on share too. I don't know, maybe you haven't heard seen those songs, but her, all her riffs and stuff comes. You better with the focus. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if that's one of those, yeah. Yeah, that's kind cool. Yeah, I didn't watch it from the beginning, so I don't know. Guess I don't think she picked that song. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting them like making your own like your mom used to do. Yeah, the mom he up the same like that. I just signed up for library um to do songs. I'm to write songs for people. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I hope this chair wasn't in the way. I hope this chair wasn't. Oh Lord.
You say what?
I hope this chair was in here.
Oh.
Listen, it's so good to see you here. I love your look.
What's she looking like?
I didn't like that.
Girl.
I didn't like that. Yeah.